Right, let's go to one of the longest running, most boring sagas in world sport, which suddenly got injected a little bit of new life yesterday. The news that Floyd Mayweather is in an octagon. What does this mean? Have a look at the video he posted. That was it, was it?
That was it,
yeah. Joseph, how are you?
I'm good, how you getting on?
The Super's going to say our MMA correspondent after you had a piece of unicorn content go crazy last week.
Yeah, we were chatting to Darren Till, potential future 170-pound UFC contender.
So basically, if you're watching this at home on YouTube, you are one of 200,000 people who are watching this piece of content right now.
Not to put any pressure on it.
So Darren Till and Floyd Mayweather, these are all kind of... This is never going to happen, the Mayweather thing, you think?
Probably not. I haven't had a second look at that video there. He's actually wearing, I don't know if you spot on his shorts, he has the names of a popular Irish betting company.
Oh, yeah?
So he weren't tagged in any tweets from any social media, but I'm not sure if they were the same company that sponsored him during his press conference before that boxing fight, so not
Could
sure.
be another marketing thing.
Could be, like the same company, sister company who recently merged, are sponsoring Rio Ferdinand's crossover into boxing, so... Is there a Monster Realities TV series on the way here? Is it just some subtle marketing? Is it being in a gym, seeing an octagon, going to your friend, here, film me, this will be a bit of crack.
Yeah.
We'll tweet it out.
I mean, another 200 million to come back and do it in the octagon? Because, like, this is actually the only thing that anybody would pay to watch, right?
Yeah.
We're not going to pay to watch them box again.
Unless it's against Rio.
Yeah, unless we can draft Rio in. But I don't know, if Conor goes back...
Like a three-way thing... I still think Mayweather would beat them both.
In boxing, for sure.
Yeah, at the same time.
Actually, now there's the idea.
That's what I mean, yeah.
Tag team McGregor and Rio.
No, simultaneous, no tag team. The three of them in the ring at the same time. I still think Mayweather beats them.
Like, you get a box to the back of the head.
But like,
I'm not sure what we're doing sitting here. I think we should go get this in motion. But I think, yeah, like, but at the same time, the amount of money that generated, even if you lose kind of 30%, 2 years later, you've kind of done the wash in people's head. Maybe Conor's kind of had a UFC fight. Mayweather's kind of gone, come back. Would we be stupid enough to pay for it again?
for a boxing
match?
I mean, maybe, but
there's like, already Conor's been saying before Christmas, oh yeah, like if I fought him again, that'd be the easiest 12 rounds of my life.
Yeah.
But
well, the credibility shot on that bit.
Yeah, there is
started to gas so early in the fight because we thought you got the best strength and conditioning in the world
because you're not a boxer.
Yeah.
Also, Pacquiao's they've been tweeting at each other, Pacquiao and McGregor. But yeah, realistically, I think this is probably just kind of a bit of an aberration. I think there's probably a better chance of Conor McGregor showing up in the WWE than Floyd Mayweather showing up in the UFC.
So, is there any chance of McGregor showing up in the UFC again?
Yeah, well, there's a fight coming up. There's been a bit of confusion recently. There's a fight coming up on the 7th of April between Tony Ferguson and Khabib. Tony Ferguson is the interim 155 champion, so the interim holder of the belt that Conor has. These guys are fighting for the belt, which has been called kind of the real belt, quote from Dana White. But they've also refused to strip Conor McGregor. So the idea is, or the theory is, that these guys fight in April. That would maybe set you up again for a fight in late summer. Maybe McGregor will be told, look, you have to fight these guys, one of these guys, or else we're taking your belt.
Yeah.
Does stripping him not make perfect sense? Like, does he not feel, he always says it, that he's got the UFC under his thumb? Does stripping him of that belt not kind of turn the tables a little bit and get Conor McGregor angry and back into UFC?
You see, it's nice having Conor going around, walking around with that belt. If he's on TMZ, if he's on Conan, whatever he's doing.
Good marketing.
It's good marketing prop. So, and then also you don't know what's happening under the hood. You don't know if they are afraid of antagonising him too much. But you've got a good storyline if he does get stripped and comes back. And
I guess if there is any possibility in the world of somehow convincing Floyd Mayweather to get into the octagon, then UFC is suddenly, I mean, they're the winners.
Yeah, they would be massive winners. And like, it's kind of weird because it's just sort of like the plates kind of shifted after the amount of money that McGregor took in personally from that fight last summer, where it's kind of, they have to look at their model and go, how can we coax this guy? How far can we go on money to bring this guy back into the octagon? Yeah. What's the knock-on effect of that?
How do we get some of that money in future with other people as well?
There's also a massive kind of, something that's happening in the background here is the UFC's current TV deal is up at the end of this year. They're hoping to have that nailed down, or reports are hoping to have that nailed down by this point, and we're not sure what's happening there, but having McGregor out, losing Rousey, losing John Jones. Not great, so they'd be looking for a win. I think there'd be a lot of money heading Conor's way to get back in that octagon sometime soon.